not working.
So before we get things going, one thing that I would like us all to like collectively come together on. A, everyone is going to have an ability. They're allowed to use that ability however they want. B, everyone is allowed to nominate however they want. C, everyone is allowed to vote however they want. Let's encourage and uplift as much as we can. There are going to be certain people that are specifically trying to mess around with the good team in this game. Please, let's leave the animosity at the door. We're all friends here. At the end of the day, all we're trying to do is have fun with each other. And hopefully we can do that without necessarily having to win. Also, this is a summoner and a Fangu script. So please be okay. If you are not okay with potentially turning evil this game, I would like you to leave. That's sort of just going to be the running theme for this script finalist, like semi-finalist round in general. All of these scripts are. So if you do not feel up to the task of changing alignment, it's perfectly fine. There's not going to be offense taken on my part. But just like come to games expecting to play in the game in a way that anything could potentially happen given the script.
I mean,
Okay,
who
great.
doesn't want to become evil? I'm confused.
I, as someone who every single time the Lost is Delta roll gets whispered, "Aw, I'm not evil this time." Yes, I understand the Lost.
Not every time. Sometimes I get a good roll that I really like.
I'll switch places because most of the time I'm the demon again. Ugh.
Yeah, for me, it's usually a knee-jerk reaction of why, but then after that, I'm usually like, okay, I can do this. You know what I mean? I might have a quick knee-jerk of why, but then I'll be like, okay, I can play this.
I think that is somewhat like how we all respond, of just like, especially getting Fangu jumped to. Every time it happens to me, I'm like, ah, motherfucker. But yes, then you grit your teeth and you go at it and you hope for a good game.
Just jumper trees. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
God damn it, Matthew.
My only complaint every time that I'm evil is I never get to be on an evil team with Dawn. And
well, I guess it's happening this time. All right, let's go, Toby.
Yay!
For me personally, I think like the only feels bad is when you get tricked into saying the best word. I think that's the only way of turning evil that I'm just. Please don't.
Oh no! The one time I was tricked into the mesmer, I thought it was the best.
Oh, I remember the one time.
I think I've told that story. So
personal preference, I respect that.
Dawn has a good.
If I'm gonna speak to a mez, I prefer that they just onboard me. They say, "Yeah, hey, I'm the mez. Do you want the word?"
Okay.
Unless I'm like the saint and it would be actively bad for me, probably saying yes.
Yeah, I have been
Like,
messed 3 times. Only one of them willingly after 2 of my friends came up to me and yelled at me, "Take the mez word."
Dawn, take the mez word.
To be fair, I was the reason we won that game. Because
I will do everyone a
it to be
favor.
a final 2 without anything the storyteller could do about it. We're on a shout game.
I will do everyone a favor. I will claim Moonchild. Whitney Joe, do not worry. I will choose Dawn this time. Just for you.
It's not even on the fucking.
There's no Moonchild to pick.
I know.
I just got out of bed.
Whitney Joe, I will not choose you. I promise. 100%.
Okay.
I promise.
And in response to that, Whitney Joe 100. There's a Moonchild on the script, and I am it. I am coming for you.
Do it, bitch.
Today, there was me and Guggy on the evil team, although they did not start as evil, and I had somehow turned the Traveler, and it was literally down to did the Vig Recluse poison the Mayor, and unfortunately we did not roll that.
Hey, Ryan, if you didn't fucking vote for me, we probably would have fucking won.
Well, there was still a bunch of votes that would have happened right after if I dropped my hand.
Well, if you told the Traveler not to fucking vote for me, we all.
I didn't talk to the Traveler that game.
Well, then why did you join the me?
Also, I just want to say
I said
this.
town square, Guggy. You could have turned me for all I know.
I have been the Mez that has tricked someone into saying the word, and I
Yeah,
still
Dawn.
feel not at all bad about this one because I went into
Well,
a
the
chat
point-
with a friend, and went, "I'm listening to a really good song right now." The friend proceeds to say the title of the song, and the best one was in the title because the best one was vibration, and I was listening to the vibrations. And Ryan said it.
Oh yeah,
That was my
I-
proudest
you told
moment.
that story. I
got one-
remember it.
I mean,
I got one better
best
for
is
y'all.
not to just be like, would you like to join my team? Here's the work. That's not the point of it.
I
I've
got
never-
one.
Character is
I-
like signing your soul to the evil team. It's fun to
Yeah.
trick someone.
I got one for y'all. Raise your hand if you've ever given Amy the Mez word and Amy has threw you under the bus.
And Amy has what?
I've never.
Throwing you
Thrown
under
you
the
under the
bus.
bus.
No.
No, I'm
It
the
might
only
have
one.
happened.
Ouch.
That's just you, my love.
I know. I
Yeah.
think it's happened to me too, but
I don't think I've been the Mez with this group yet, so no.
I've
I've never
been the Mez like
freely-
a couple times, but I've never been Mez turned.
Yeah, I never freely give the Mez word. I've tricked people twice. I've only ever turned people evil twice. The other time was it didn't work out the way I wanted to, but it would have been funny. I Mez turned the choir boy in one game.
Dawn,
Well,
didn't I
that's
Mez turn
interesting.
you, and you didn't know for like 2 days until I came up to you?
No, I've only been Mez turned 3 times. The third time was that time. The other 2, I think both were by Theseus, because one was in town. Someone said I like singing. Someone else said I like trains, and I jokingly said I like singing trains, and the Mez word was trains. The Mez said I like trains. And the other time, the Mez word was very specifically targeted at me. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ghost. And it was Bard, and we got talking about D&D, and I am a Bard, mate. For those who don't know.
So basically, Ryan likes to play Mez by telling the Mez word to the person and then not telling them anything else. Got it.
Okay, so basically in that game, the day 3 chat was between me and Guggy quite literally lasted 3 minutes. I didn't know they were my demon at that point, and I had just given them all of my bluff savant info, which was pretty good. So, you know, every single day I had a 3 to 4 minute conversation with someone explaining my savant info, and I could never go out and ask my evil team what happened. So I didn't know Guggy was the demon until literally the final 5, when I finally got to talk to the summoner.
Funsies.
Where as the Kazali, I turned Ghost into the Mez, and Ghost was the choir boy. So then we turned the king, and we just had a whole evil monarchy.
My favorite time being Mez turned was when I was the huntsman who had turned my damsel, because I do have a 100% track record of turning damsel. Just saying.
Also, this isn't Mez turn, but still like reminded me of like the not knowing evil team Ryan said, right? My first time I rolled summoner, I decided to be a little bit trolly with it just once and made it a Legion game.
Yeah, I remember you doing that. I both love and hate you for that. You're on my list, playfully.
But here's the thing, it's something like I will try everything stupid once, right?
No, I remember having a conversation in that game with me, Ghost, and Housie, who were all Legion, but because you summoned Legion, none of us knew who the Legion were. So we're all having a conversation, trying to convince the others that we are not Legion.
I was gonna say,
we in fact are all Legion.
Legion is not bad in that at least it's easy to handle the buffs because everyone can just keep claiming the character that they already had. But then I realized, oh yeah, but you don't actually know the Legion.
Yeah, the only person I knew was Legion for sure was Ghost, who I summoned, because I'll explain how this happened. Because
I remember how this happened.
But everyone else, the day 2 conversation is the most crucial conversation of this whole story, in the sense of not that it progressed the game, but that it made the choice that I did the summon, right? Ghost said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna summon you into Legion." It's fine, I'll summon you into Legion. And I basically, in my head, went, bet. But I did my whole, no, don't do that, no, kind of thing to Ghost, even though I was a summoner, and then proceeded to summon Ghost into the Legion. Night as a Uno reverse card.
That was absolutely ridiculous of a game.
It
I've only
was.
been to Summoner once, and it was in a whale bucket game.
Fair. Like,
And I summoned the lycanthrope into the Oho.
fair. But it's in that sense of like, I'm here like, I probably wouldn't do it again, but at least I have one funny memory from it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You have to
No,
play something to
I also
learn
have
it's a
fun
bad
memories.
idea, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta play for fun and for funny first.
Yeah. Like, I enjoy winning, don't get me wrong, but I don't play too well. I play to the best of my ability, but at the same time, I don't care if I win or lose. I just try my best. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I try and have fun with it as well, like me as Sarah Novus or Pit Hag.
I think
How
Chaos
to
Hero
frame
is-
Dawn as the Serenovus. Make Ghost mad as the Savant. Hear the words fucking Dawn.
Yeah.
That is always my best. That was the first time I'd been to Serenovus, and it's like, I have Dawn, I have Ghost. We're making Ghost mad just for the first day. Mad as the Savant. How to frame Dawn in 2 easy steps.
How to make me happy when there's a Sarah Novus on screen. Make me mad as a pixie just one day. Just let me have my little pixie madness.
How can I've always wondered how to be mad as the Pixie, because the Pixie
have
is
to
really
play
supposed to be
Pixie
mad
as
about being
what-
something else.
Yeah,
I
don't...
I would personally read it as, I would personally just say on this script, like, Pixie's, like, I'm the Pixie who's not a soldier, I don't care, I don't want
Right?
it.
Yeah, I guess you could do that.
Problem
You could
is,
also just hard double claim the first person you're chatting with.
yeah, the problem is, and I'll say this as a big explanation, is if I say something like that, people immediately know I'm mad. Like, I can't fool someone if I go the way of I am Pixie who saw this, I don't care. Because
You know how
everyone who has played with me knows I wouldn't break Pixie madness if
Yeah,
it paid me.
and
You
see,
know
and
how
like
a
that's where
role
you
you-
could actually accidentally get inadvertently like Sarah executed, because no one's gonna believe you're the Pixie in that situation.
No, that happened to me. Someone made me mad as Snake Charmer. I'm like, okay, so I'm just gonna claim Snake Charmer, like I always do as Snake Charmer, and I was immediately killed the moment I claimed it. I'm like, how did I get claimed for killing the role that I was mad as? And I was like every single person in the lobby knew that that's how I would play Snake Charmer, except the ST, and it was like, this is bullshit. Every single person in the game said, no, this should not have happened, and it basically screwed the game over because we had
Sometimes,
Trevor
like,
and
I
Dawn.
know when I've been made Sarah mad, I've asked the ST, okay, what is the line I'm walking here? Like, where is the like tipping point, so that I know what I can and cannot do.
To be fair, Ryan, to this day, I still don't believe you when you do that. Even though I know you do.
Oh, I just
my
assume
role.
Ryan's lying to me at all times, and 50% of the time it's usually for a good reason.
No. When Ryan tells me that somebody's evil, I mark them down as a minion. I believe that. I believe Ryan when he says someone's evil. Usually
Yeah, you probably do. Usually I
Because
have a
he's
good
usually the
pick, or I'm
demon.
evil throwing them under the bus. I'm either evil throwing them under the bus direct.
Might.
I mean, Ryan is like a snake charmer without actually snake charming. You know, if Ryan said, I trust, like, this person is evil, yes, they're evil, they are the minions. So they can never be the demon.
Yeah, one of my
Yeah,
favorite
that's a
also
fallacy.
thing is me with Snake Charmer. If I'd got made mad of Snake Charmer and got executed for claiming it, technically I don't hard claim Snake Charmer, but I make it very obvious for anyone who has been in Snake Charmer games with me, my game show, that I will say, do you want to join my game show? It's called Are You the Demon? And I'll go
Let's
up to the
play.
person I snake
Are
charm.
you a demon?
And then I'll go, you are not the demon, to anyone I've snake charmed as part of the game show. It's just, you can't imagine the pure happiness I had one game when Minty came up to me and was like, do you want to join my game show? And I was just like, someone else is doing it!
Oh, that's my babe.
I
So
will. I
then I've
will.
got snake charmed.
I will
Honestly,
always
I
remember my
love that.
favorite snake charmer game. I snake charmed a demon who was an Odashi. And then I proceeded to kill the barber. I inadvertently swapped the mutant with the old snake charmer, the poison snake charmer. It was great. Because the former demon is still claiming poison snake charmer after the person that they had been barber swapped with had said they're the mutants. It was great.
Yeah, the funny thing is, worst time to get turned into a demon at any point in game. And I consider this my worst time of ever being turned into a demon. Trouble with Violets, being the mayor in Trouble Brewing, being pit hacked
Okay,
into
I'm
the
sorry,
Warthog
Dawn. I'm
SMB.
sorry.
I'm not bad, Matthew. I'm kidding. Okay?
I'm
Just so you know.
sorry. It was because you told me you were the mayor, and I was like,
I was
okay,
the mayor's
bet.
snake charmer.
I was
All right.
like, okay, bet, Dawn, bet.
We do have a bag. Rolls are going to be going up. Tony, I leave it to you.
All right, there you go. If you do not see a roll in front of you, please put your hand up. All right, perfect. In
Beautiful.
that case, thank you for playing in my game, and I'm going to send everybody tonight.
Welcome.
Matthew, just so you know, I am fully kidding. I'm
I
not
know.
mad about that game.
Honestly, Dawn, if I really thought you were upset with me, I would talk to you, but I know you're not.
Yeah. It's a funny kind of story to say, oh yeah, the worst time to get turned into demon is when you're mayor in the other game.
I don't remember if I've been the monk before. Oh yeah, I think I have in a TB game. It's not a token that I draw very often. I'm not a great summon, so I think I'm gonna tell people that. I might just claim Outsider. Tinker, Recluse, or Plague Doctor.
Also, Stoppy boops you all.
Stoppy!
Will that get me killed? Will that get me killed? Maybe. I'll think.
Given a boot back. English come out wrong.
What is English?
What it, yeah,
All the boops have been given and received, yep.
Is that Jinx an executor?
Where?
Apollo?
Yeah, I guess that could be a Jinx Executor fusion. Or Executor.
What it's the
Or is it a pet, or is it a Dotliv? Or a Zarina?
It could also very weirdly be Blossom Executor.
Yes, it could. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of all of the new Pokemon, or even old Pokemon that have like green bodies, and there's
I
like
think that's Blossom.
Arboliva.
Could it be like a like one of the Oricorios? Is there like a Hula Oricorio?
Yes, there is. It's the green one.
Yes, there is.
Not green
The
one,
psychic
the
type
pink one.
one.
Pink.
Yeah, maybe it's that with
the psychic
Executor.
Oricorio.
Yeah, sorry, I have knowledge of this. I run a for those who don't know, I run a Pokemon D&D campaign. One of my players has an Oricorio.
Nice.
Oh, you're running the what's it called? The specific homebrew D&D for Pokemon battles?
No, Pokemon Tabletop
Wait.
United. It's a Pokemon D&D system. It's a
Yeah.
Pokemon TTRPG system.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Cool. I have a friend who played the campaign of it.
You must. Somebody must run this. That sounds beautiful.
Yeah, I've been in a couple of different Pokemon RPGs that a friend had found online. I don't know if it was specifically D&D. I don't think it was, but it was a very, very convoluted, complicated system.
Might be
I've never done a
PCU then.
Pokemon D&D.
that might 100% be PTU then, last, because PTU. I'll say this: I like PTU for what you can do with it, but I'm having to homebrew a lot of stuff because
Yeah,
it just
because you could have any 3-stage Pokemon as your starter. You had skills in a class and everything,
yep,
and your
that's
Pokemon
PTU.
all leveled. It was so fucking complicated.
I know the system well enough that I'm able to help my players through it, and like they've learned it pretty quickly because all of them have either played PTU before or are in another PTU campaign alongside mine. You know what I mean? So are
Okay, yeah.
kind of so they have two DMs backing them up, right? Either way to help them learn the system. But a new version, like PTU was fun and all, but like it has its flaws and I have to try and work around them. And it's funny because I accidentally almost like swept my players' teams in the first gym battle. And I'll be honest, looking at the advice, they actually told me to make the gym leader harder. And I'm like, no. I rebalanced the gym leader, by the way, and they won the gym battle the second time. We just restarted in the middle, right?
Yeah, but if there's an actual D&D style Pokemon game, I'd be interested in looking at that.
Yeah, it's so much fun. There's a couple systems. I think there's like five Pokemon TTRPG systems like out there. Because there's Pokemon Journey, there's Pokemon Journey or something, which is a mystery dungeon based. No, there's Pokeroll, which is mystery dungeon. There's PTU, PTE. There's Revolution, I think. I think there's another. There is like Pokemon Journey something. There's a journey system, which is a work in progress one based around Mystery Dungeon as well, right? And I think there's at least a couple others.
Yeah, and I've played in it, and I would like to play a longer game in it of role playing is magic, the My Little Pony role playing game.
Yes, I
That was
haven't played
fun.
it yet, but also
Oh,
MLP
it's
Day.
so much fun.
I plan to run. There's like built-in. Wait, Tales of Equestria is also a literal My Little Pony system. Tales of Equestria
I'm
and Adventure.
yeah, I'm familiar with both.
Yeah, I'm
And
planning to try the pre-built modules of Tales of Equestria sometime.
okay, hit me up. I would definitely be interested in that.
Yeah, we'll be using Tabletop Sim.
Yeah, I have tabletop sim. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just making sure because that's what I have all the stuff on. So, like, thing. But yeah, it's always just so cool to think about so much like different Sorry, TTRPGs are fun. My favorite currently, even though I do like PTU, is one called Daggerheart.
Oh, the new one from the Critical Role team.
Yeah, I'm not even a Critical Role fan. I haven't watched Critical Role. I just love Daggerheart. So yeah.
It is a pretty fun system, especially their initiative. I do like that. Been trying to get some people to possibly play, but didn't really
Which
work
system
out.
I missed? Sorry.
Daggerheart.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that.
It's released by the people that are making Critical Role. It's much simpler than D&D, but at the same time, it is both overcomplicated in certain matter and fun in its complexity.
I keep track of Nightwind Whispers because I've seen that several times. The evil team, if they neighbor each other, just sends bluffs or things. And the times that I've ignored it, I've regretted it. So I'm just gonna put a note and a reminder to self. and then not touch that again until it becomes relevant.
Question: could a monk protect stop the summoning?
No.
What's up?
I didn't
It
think
is
so.
not
The summoning
protecting
is a
from
minion
the
ability,
demon,
not the
no.
demon ability.
Yeah,
That's what I figured.
It's also not a negative ability.
You are not. The person getting turned into the demon isn't receiving any minuses from the summoner. The demon is only getting created right then, so it is not effective to protect them.
It's a
But
minion
it can
ability,
stop
not
a
a
Fangu
demon.
jump.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's simpler than
yeah.
that. The summoner is a minion ability. Someone becoming the demon is not safe from the demon. They just are the demon.
Yeah. Now they would be safe from demon abilities, which again would stop Fangu jumps, and the like. But literally, besides that, it doesn't do anything. So go ahead and protect as you like. It ain't gonna work for summoning. That's it. It's cool.
I mean,
little-
other than the demon being safe that night.
Yeah.
If the monk protected the demon and the demon Fangu jump, then the Fangu jump didn't happen, right? And just
The
kill
Fangu
the
jump
outside.
would not happen, I believe,
Yeah,
because
because
demon is
Yeah.
protected from the ability of dying to their own ability.
Yep, just sort of like an imp trying to star pass.
Yep.
If the
hold
imp is
on.
protected, they cannot kill themselves.
Right, but that doesn't preclude them from the first clause, which is the first outsider this kills becomes an evil Fangu.
And you die instead. Yeah, that is where the interesting interaction begins. I think.
Isn't it because you would die to the demon's ability and the monk prevents that? That in
Yes.
turn makes it so we can't have two demons?
Yeah,
You can have
essentially.
multiple
It's.
demons.
I think there might be something in like an almanac about this, or it might just be a commonplace house rule. But typically, the way it is run is that it.
Yeah, if it's the demon protected by the monk, it shouldn't work.
As far as I know, the way that it's ruled is if the monk protects the Fangu on the night of the jump, no one dies, and the outsider remains the outsider. And if the Fangu, if the monk protects the outsider on the night of the Fangu jump, the outsider dies and there is no jump. But storytellers, can you confirm?
Oh, that's too.
I guess we can ask at
Yeah.
Daybreak.
I'm seeing
Right
some
now.
Reddit
They're
posts
probably
where
busy.
apparently some TPI people chimed in and were like, "We ran into this, and the outsider just dies."
Yeah, that's how I've always seen it run. personally.
Yeah, but I think that's only in the case of the outsider being protected. It could also be in the case of the Fangirl being protected, to be fair.
Oh, it's in the case of the demon being protected.
Then
Oh,
that
right.
definitely doesn't turn. Nobody turns.
I mean, it makes sense in both cases, either way. And it becomes really damning if the demon is protected when an outsider dies.
Then people would just assume the Fangu just already jumped.
Or they could
Or that,
Still in the game.
Yeah, or if it's first kill in the game, then the monk is confirmed. Unless the outsider is lying,
Monk's
of course.
confirmed,
Yeah,
the
unless they
demon is
think the
confirmed
demon
as
is
the demon.
just jumped
I mean, we have Zons and Poisoners on the script, so nothing is guaranteed.
That's true. But if a monk protects the demon that the Fangu jump, and it's the first time a Fangu could kill, you just kill the person the monk protected, and it's over.
I sincerely hope that there is no monk in this game, so all of this conversation is for naught.
No, that would be
No,
great.
I think this is all good conversation.
No, it is. It is. I'm just teasing.
It's just so we can think about it.
Yeah, don't worry. Monk is a demon bluff, so there is no monk.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
There better be a monk and a pixie monk when I wake up.
No, Pixie is a bluff too. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
God damn it.
Oh, Dawn is gonna have you executed now. You're saying there's not a pixie in
Whoever
there?
said that, time for death.
Actually, the bluff is Steward, Noble, Pixie, High Priestess, Balloonist, Flower Girl, Monk, Gambler, Seamstress, Juggler, Soldier, Farmer, Mayor, and specifically Damsel.
Gee, Kiwi, why does your mom let you have so many bluffs?
I don't know, just kind of looked at the script and decided to take everything.
I
That's
honestly
greedy.
thought the bluffs were Fangu, but
Oh,
that's just
yeah,
me.
yeah. No, that's a bluff for Mutant.
That's the jackpot right
Honestly, I want to see a good roll that incentivizes people to claim evil rolls for some kind of reward, because that will create so much chaos.
I mean,
Yeah.
that could be an
That would be kind of fun.
outsider ability.
I like that.
No, like, just imagine a townsfolk roll that gives the good team some benefit for claiming an evil roll for a certain period of time. Like, if you are mad that you are a minion on day one, this happens.
I mean, that could be a fun, like, alternative of the game.
There
where it's
is
like,
one roll
can
that
I
does
convince
exactly
people I'm
that.
evil for this many days? Let's see.
There
And
is
not get
exactly one
executed.
roll that does that, and that's Alchemist.
Alchemist, yeah.
But I don't
You
mean it the
claim
way that
an
Alchemist
evil
does it.
roll. You risk the fact that you are outed as evil. You risk the fact that Tan can kill you, but you have a powerful minion ability.
I mean, I claim evil rules all the time when I'm loose.
Can we all do something before the day starts? Can everyone send a shout out to Minty and say hi?
Hi,
Minty.
Hi, Minty.
Hi,
Minty
Minty.
did that.
Hey, Minty.
I saw Minty was in spec and I messaged Minty and said I boop you.
Don, you're not better than everybody else.
Nah, I'm just saying I already did it.
I disagree, actually.
I don't
I
think I'm
do
better than everyone else.
Don tried to one up me.
Hate to burst
and I don't
all
like
of your bubbles, but like I'm 90% sure that Minty is just logged into the game on her computer, everything muted, because she's in her student teaching right now. So I don't think she's paying any attention to anything that's happening, despite them be following me around.
It would be fun to find a way to incorporate blood on the Clocktower into her student teaching.
Actually, she did just say to her one of her classes that she loves Blood on the Clocktower, and they were like, what's that?
I have told Minty
Picture the kids
before you-
going home being like, "Hi, sweetie, what did you learn today? Or what did you do today? I killed people."
Okay,
I learned how to be evil and lie and manipulate to people, mommy. It's great.
Yeah, no, it's high school. Just don't say.
Great.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. This is To Tell the Truth. And I hope everybody has a fun and interesting game. And so, with 12 people alive, I'm going to give everybody 6 minutes today.
Oh, that's generous.
I will
Yes,
say
Ryan.
Minty says hi back to everybody.
Yay! Hi, Minty.
Yay!
Who to talk with now?
Yes, Ryan, how may we help you?
Oh, I mean, I need help. This game is gonna go real interesting real fast.
Ooh, tell
Okay.
us why. Tell us why.
I'll listen.
Let's go, Kiwi.
Okay. Sure.
Hello. How do you feel about stupid questions?
There are no stupid questions, only stupid answers.
Okay, great. What is your character's favorite character?
My character's favorite character. Oh.
Yeah.
I think for my character it would be engineer.
Oh, engineer. Fascinating. Okay. I don't really know what that is, to be honest. Maybe Tinker? Oh.
Sounded like a fun conversation.
I'm sorry.
Ding, 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 ding. You were right.
Great. Cool. So my
You
character...
will be the only person that knows, because on the script you shouldn't claim outsider to anybody.
Yep, that works for me.
I will be claiming probably something like High Priestess or Seamstress to everyone else.
Okay. My character's favorite character is the Saint.
Oh, I'm guessing that's either Monk or, again, High Priestess.
Good guess. One of those. Yep.
Okay.
All
Thank
right. As far as I know, you are what, if not the Tinker?
If I'm not the Thinker, I will be claiming High Priestess and let's go Farmer as
Sure.
a little bit of a... Yeah.
You can have Farmer as a little treat.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. Bye. Hello.
Hello, you won the race.
Thanks, I guess. All right.
How are
cool.
you doing today?
I'm good. You?
I'm wonderful. I'm happy to be back playing again.
Great.
What do you want to do this game?
I'll match whatever you want to share.
I'm doing twos because I like to be a little. It's about telling the truth, right?
Sure. Let's do choose.
So I'll tell you noble and balloonist.
Okay, noble or balloonist. Okay, and I will give you that I am the steward or high priestess.
Ooh, lovely.
All right. Am I in your pings
Awesome.
or am I in your pings for now? Depending.
I'm waiting for like day 2. I want to try and figure out if there's some poisoning or zoning going
Yep,
on.
fair.
Awesome. Best of luck.
All right, you too. Bye. Hello.
Hello.
I am happy
How
to
goes
match.
it?
Sorry?
How goes it?
I'm good. You?
Not too bad.
Awesome.
I am either the high priestess, I have talked to my person, the monk, or the soldier.
Okay, cool. I am either an unspent seamstress or the farmer.
Okay. Sounds good.
Best of luck. Thank you.
It's because I'm here.
I mean, it's true.
Hello. What's up?
What do you want to do?
Whatever you fancy. I don't mind.
Hard claims?
Sure. What are you?
I'm the gambler.
Cool. Have you found the person to gamble yet?
I'm gonna gamble myself because I hope to get summoned.
Yes. Fine.
Yeah.
If you're evil, don't summon me. I'm an outsider. Just summon someone else and just get them to jump me.
Okay.
That is all I'm sharing for now.
This will not leave this chat. unless it's a chat with another evil team member.
I have not claimed outsider to anyone. I'll tell you that. I just claimed literally like about everything else. So.
Okay, I believe it 100%. All right.
Thank you. See ya.
It's giving Zanwan.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
Not much. How about you?
I'm good. Nice style, by the way. I like it.
Thank you.
Stupid question. What is your character's favorite character?
My character's favorite character. Ooh. Knight?
Knight. Oh, interesting. Okay. Mine is the
Weird.
Alchemist.
Are you a minion?
No! There's another character that likes the Alchemist.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I don't know what the king would be. I'll mull over it. Oh, Stewart?
I said Knight.
Yeah. Knight, sorry.
Summon because my claim will change. So my claim will immediately change.
I think
and it will be
Gambit.
salmon.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay. I guess we'll wait for Dave to get back before I open up the floor for juggles.
I will say this: my second conversation was just amazing.
Every single chat I had today was just on top of the other, in the best way.
Oh, Whitney Joe, I just thought something. Are you saying that it might be Zanwan because of something that you know?
I just got a really weird vibe from someone who 2 different pieces of information would suggest is good.
Oh,
I
okay.
will say I have sober and healthy information, so I know you could still get that. I believe. No, yeah, you can still get that one poison, but I do have what I believe to be correct information.
Well, are you the...
How would you know this early?
Oh, I know what's
I am
happening.
the pixie mayor who has found the mayor, and I'm claiming it
I
because
got
the
you.
mayor said they would kill me if I
Don, we just had a conversation where you said you wouldn't break pixie madness. So I don't believe you.
I know it
This
right.
is specific because at that just before that
Hold
I had
on,
a
we're
conversation.
waiting on Dave. Sorry.
Yeah, we're waiting for Dave to get back.
Why?
Before we do anything.
Because Dave said he had to be right back. I don't know.
Okay, well then I have to be right back. I'm getting coffee. But I can hear. I can hear, so and it's only like 10 feet away, so.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Hooray.
If I was like,
I'm
the
so
game
glad that
doing,
this is
I'm
what
gonna
we're
keep
doing
up.
now.
That's
It's great.
amazing. I love that.
The pettiest copyright of all time.
I just don't, Don, I love you, but now you've made me suspicious.
No, there is, for context, a bit of explanation because I've given Dave the same explanation. Dave already knows this, right? Before this game, I had a chat with someone, and that person said to me, if you were my pixie mayor, I would kill you because everyone would believe you over me. And so I went, screw it. If this has happened, I'm going to die anyway, so why not just come out with it?
I think that this may be a double or a triple bluff that Don's doing.
Yeah,
I
I love Don. You know how much I adore you, but this could also be Sarah Madness. Someone could have made Don Sarah mad as the pixie.
I already have the token down.
Could it also
Oh, yeah, that's
be
Like,
correct.
that's also my
quadruple
other
bluff,
assumption.
a rare quadruple bluff?
Dave, did you say you were back?
So, in the 30 seconds I was getting coffee, I realized the best way to not incur Matthew's wrath in a game. No pun intended, wrath. And that is never speak with Matthew.
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing?
Well,
I love you.
And if you thought that wasn't going to incur my wrath, Apollo, you're gonna love my nomination.
Okay, addendum, never speak about Matthew either.
That's a good idea.
Too late.
Apollo, keep my name out your mouth.
I don't want to wait any longer, so I'm just gonna open up juggles now, and we'll just deal with it. Guggy.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I'd like to guggle myself as the damsel, and Dave and Matthew as the Fangu.
All right, Guggle Herd.
And ask him to jump to me.
Okay, Whitney Joe.
I would like to guggle Guggy as the Fangu, Tosho as the Fangu, Dave as the Recluse, Ryan Cassidy as the Plague Doctor, and Void Star as the Mayor, but I would like to juggle Kiwi, Los Antoni, Matthew, Rathbone, and Apollo as the Summoner.
All right, Guggle and Juggle both heard. Kiwi.
The fuck?
Kiwi would like to juggle Don, Ryan, Dave, Tosho, and Matthew as the summoner.
Okay. Juggle her. The Lost.
The Lost would like to juggle everyone from Apollo to Dave as the Mayor.
All right. Thank you very much, Juggle her. Rathbone.
I would like to juggle Ryan Cassidy, Dave, Tosho, Guggy, and Whitney Joe as the mutant.
No.
Okay, Juggle Herd. Apollo.
I would like to juggle Matthew and Dawn as the damsel. I would like to juggle Guggy as the mutant. And I would like to juggle Dave as the summoner.
Okay. Juggle Herd. It's a big old 5. Dawn.
I juggled 4!
Oh.
It's a 5!
It's a BOTC game, even if it's not on script.
I would like to juggle Matthew as all 5 minions, that is all.
Right.
You get a 5.
Void Star.
I will juggle Dawn as the pixie, Rathbone as the noble, the Lost Antoni as the soldier, Kiwi as the high priestess, and Whitney Joe as the steward.
Juggle Herd. Dave.
I would like to juggle Dawn as all 5 minions.
Okay. I believe that is all the juggles. So I will now open up nominations.
Oh, if you're stealing Don's job, I'd like to gossip that Tony D is an amazing storyteller.
I like to kill Whitney Joe as soon as humanly possible.
Is that a nomination?
No.
Okay.
We'll nominate Dawn though.
All right. Jacques.
Dawn is claiming Pixie. I don't know if it's Sarah Novus. I don't know if Dawn's doing suspicious things. But regardless, unless anyone has anything better, this seems fine.
Dawn.
To be fair, I am a pixie who is bonker madness. I don't care. I believe the mayor is good though, so because I saw mayor, so yeah.
All right. We need 6.
This is good cannibal food.
Don't forget,
There's a
Flower
specific
Girl and
that's
Summoner
on Dawn.
are on the script. Flower Girl and Summoner are on
Pertinent
the script.
info. There's info that points Dawn to being good.
Don, you shouldn't.
6 is enough.
I would like to nominate Ryan Cassidy.
Okay. Whitney Joe has nominated Ryan Cassidy. Let us know
I
why.
have a really difficult time believing that there are 2 good pings on Ryan Cassidy and it's not his own one. Especially given the role that Ryan Cassidy has claimed. I just don't believe it. And I think we should kill this because I think this is evil. Because I think, yeah.
Okay, Ryan.
You don't play with me enough if you think I'm evil. There's nothing much else I can say about that. That's basically my entire defense, is that there's one person confirming another person who has info that confirms me. There is another piece of info that confirms me, and then there's another player confirming me. So, like, that's just what I've heard so far. Like, half the town has info that says I'm good, and I am more than happy with it.
Yeah, that's why I'm leaning into Zon 1.
All right. We have 6 on Dawn, so 7 is the magic number if you want to kill Ryan instead.
Also, I'm the
No shade. It's just convenient y'all found each other day 1.
Well,
Let's say
that's
it's me and Ryan. Of course we did. We usually always
Oh,
chat
that
later.
see now I'm really
No.
Don. That
Who
didn't
are the
happen.
other 2 people?
3 is not enough. Tosho.
Tosho nominates Tosho.
Tosho nominates themselves. Tosho's claiming Dave. Why?
I am the seamstress. I got a yes between Dawn and someone else, and the High Priestess saw me. Either both of them are evil, or both of them are just good. And since Dawn voted on themselves, I think Dawn is just good. So I just think the other ping is also good. So I would rather die.
Dawn and who?
Okay. Would
I'm
you
not
like to
telling.
defend yourself?
No thanks.
All right.
Sorry. What were the pings?
We are looking for 7 still.
I know both ends of the
The
pigs.
fact that you said to Tosho and not Don or
I
me.
think we tie this at the very least.
Tosho, can you repeat what your ping was? I still haven't heard it. Or
Don as voting second person.
5 is so
Dawn
close,
and the
but not
second
quite
person.
6. Tosho,
Dawn
sir.
and someone, yes, same team.
And
I
then
know
a
who
High
the second
Priestess saw
person
me.
is.
And then
Night
High-
1. So I think
That's
we're
that's
all
interesting.
So wait, then if that's the case, how is there multiple confirmations on Ryan Cassidy?
That's
The
what
way
I'm
that
saying, it's giving Don one. It's
By show of hands, who was told that they were seen by a High Priestess?
I don't believe my person for what it's worth.
Neither do I. I'm just saying that's a thing you do.
I am going to issue second call for noms.
If we want to move it,
lie
I'll
in
move
this
it to Whitney
game?
Joe.
What's up, guys?
I said if we want to move it, I'm down to move it to Whitney Joe.
Why?
I'm down for that. Ryan's
Because
gonna
I
nominate
feel like
Joe.
Whitney Joe's evil.
Oh, fine.
Whoops. Ryan nominates Whitney.
Ah!
Uno reverse.
Don't do that to me. Okay.
Sorry.
I don't quite think Whitney Joe's evil, but I am fairly sure Dawn is just good here. So I think we should be at the very least tying. If we think there's an inkling that Whitney Joe is evil, go for it. I'm voting more to tie.
Whitney.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have no execution today, just so that a Fengu can't sink and like make it look like a summoner game.
All right. 6 to tie, 7 to die.
I agree with the let's tie argument.
That is my main argument.
Six is a tie.
Gogi, can I ask
Final
why
call.
you're evil?
Dave.
I'm not nomming. I just want to state something that happened today, and this is why I'm questioning life as it is. So Dawn was my first chat. I was Dawn's first chat. This whole thing about Dawn believing Ryan, blah blah blah. Dawn was saying that prior to. Dawn gave me sus vibes at that time. Dawn was talking about Ryan's gonna kill me because I'm this ... and then now there's this weird confirmation thing going on. I don't know. I just want the town to understand this because I told Matthew about this as well.
When I said that was at first it was mostly a joke because Ryan did say to me earlier that if I was his pixie, he would kill me because everyone would believe me over him. But I didn't expect Ryan to be Ryan's pixie. I was saying that as a joke in my first chat.
Yeah, I do want to specify what I specifically said was if Dawn was my pixie of this role, town would likely kill me because they trust Dawn more.
And then it just so happens to
be Ryan. You know that.
I don't think there is, but you know what? I've heard of a possible monk that, and I asked them to protect.
I don't know. I don't trust it because Dawn was talking it into fruition. I don't.
All right. The day ends with no execution because this town apparently is full of takers who are all cowards. All right, thank you. Oh, wait, I would be the coward in that scenario. Regardless, go to bed.
Someone wasn't cowardly enough to kill you, so.
This will prove if it's almost certainly prove it's a summary, but there are possibles.
I mean, unless it's a summoner assassin game.
I heard a
Oh
rumor of a
shit, you're right. Okay, I'm
tinker.
not thinking.
Like there's no
Summon an assassin.
guarantee.
Yeah,
that,
no, you're right.
Mhm.
Assassin, soldier, monk. Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Tinker.
ways you could make this look like something it's not.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mayor bounce into the soldier.
This
This is the only
is what
scenario where I
mean.
think that's a realistic thing for him.
Would a mayor bounce to the soldier?
Yeah.
Work?
There's also a
It
possibility.
won't kill, but it can still bounce.
Okay.
If the Tinker dies tomorrow, it has to be either Assassin or Tinker Death. It can't be a Fangu, which confirms it's a summoner, right?
Unless the monk
Yeah.
attacks the thing.
Or they just choose to
True.
kill the tinker when the tinker dies.
You can kill the Tinker the moment before a Fangu kills him, and take that as the death. And it is annoying, but it also does work.
Hello.
Hello, Void Star. Who would you like?
I don't like anything that was done yesterday. I honestly
part of the
don't think.
plan.
I don't think I want to save anyone. I want to go for a potential Fangu candidate and see if I can prevent the jump. Who do I think is probably the Fangu?
Ooh.
Wrathbone.
Rathbone it is.
Rathbone, you got it.
Thank you.
How's everybody doing?
Just fine.
Doing all right. How about you?
Pretty
Just
okay.
fine, fine,
As soon as
fine,
day
fine,
phased,
fine,
my
fine.
cat got out of the house. I had to go chase my cat.
Oh.
What kind of cat do you have?
I forgot their like technical name. They're like all gray with a little bit of white. They're pretty.
The gray with
A ragdoll?
No, ragdolls are usually mostly white. No, there's a breed. I have to remember that.
I was gonna say it was something like Persian or something of that nature.
Persian could be it. I just realized that damsel is a very real danger. Do I want to look like a damsel? Maybe. Sorry if I'm not particularly entertaining. I never know what to say when I'm streaming. Oh, bots. Great. I should probably offer some of my friends to be chat mods to help me with that. I can deal with bots while I'm streaming. Think.
Hey, Guggy.
What?
Your status on Discord has been evading taxes for a long time. How long have you been evading taxes?
Well, I've been alive for about 22 years.
Uh-huh.
And I haven't paid any taxes.
You're younger than me?
Do you not live in a state that charges, like, tax?
Oh, I am. That's why I'm evading it.
Okay, I always forget we're the same age.
I did not know you were that young, Guggy.
Wait, I'm like actually in shock right now. I thought you were older.
I thought you were at least in your mid-20s.
I thought you were like 30.
Yeah, guys, I'm 37. Oh, I'm so
thought
old.
you were.
I mean, you give
Guggy.
27-year-old vibes, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I thought you were like
Guggy, how old do you think I am?
The beard does a
You
lot.
like 35.
That's almost exactly right.
34?
Wait,
I am 34. I'll be 35 in 4 months.
I think
The beard
I'm-
does a lot.
I still.
Technically, you're
I'm-
closer to your 35th birthday than your 34th. So I'm
I
basically-
don't want to hear it. I turned 35 in 12 days. So
Oh,
screw
shit.
all of you.
Ha, you're old.
I think.
Oh,
I'm
exciting.
I'm
Ryan,
claiming-
you're the youngest, I'm pretty sure, because I believe it's you, Guggy, me, in that order.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure me and Guggy have discussed this, and I'm older by like a couple months.
Yeah. Unless like Lux is here, I'm usually
Fun.
the youngest.
Am I like the second oldest? Third oldest?
I turned 45 in April.
Okay, fourth oldest?
Perhaps.
That's wild.
I mean, I'm only 24.
I don't know.
I-
Probably.
I
the
just want
second
my
or third
20s back.
oldest.
No, you don't.
I know I'm older than Dave.
You want the memory of the 20s of your 20s back. That's very different than
No, I want my 20s back.
everyone just wants what they don't have.
Considering how my
I
20s
would love to have
started,
the
I
past
don't
15 years
want to
back.
get back.
I like
Ever
Clocktower.
since I turned 21 or so, I had huge issues with my guts. So I am not happy in my 20s.
Oh.
I am 27, so that's 6
The-
years of suffering.
The only thing that I wish is I would have met my husband in my early 20s instead of my late 20s.
Aww.
Phoebe, I was gonna make a joke saying yours started at 21. I'm pretty sure mine started when I was 12, so it's been about 10 years. On and off. Like when I was 11 or 12, so it's been 10 years for me on and off.
For me, 10, 11 was the time I started having problems with my sleep. That finally got solved by the weighted blanket quite recently.
I've been looking at getting a weighted plushie, possibly of a penguin.
I have a
Aw,
weighted blanket,
I like
and now that
penguins.
I'm sleeping without it for like a week and a half, I'm having sleep problems. But also,
Yeah,
it's
I had a
small-
weighted blanket. I had one that I loved, and my husband threw it away.
Aww.
I
Not
miss that
scientific, but get yourself a squishmallow. They are really
I
good
have
sleep
3 of
partners.
them. I have 4 of them.
Or more than one Squishmallow, yeah,
Squishmallows
sure.
rule.
You know,
I
for
have
a game being told, the story told by Tony D, this is definitely an Atradian night.
because I have a little mini owl one I got for my birthday a few years back. I've got a big rainbow one. And like it's not Squishmallow, but you know, similar to Squishmallows that other brands do. It's one of those. I've got a little rainbow leopard one. I have I have my Galaxy Alien and I have my Piplup Squishmallow, which is actually right next to me. Well, it's behind me, but I always have my Piplup Squishmallow behind me. Usually when I'm on my computer. So yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, I and Jade have quite a few, but she's got a gigantic cupcake one that we got at Costco, and then she's got a couple of big Stitch ones.
I have a lot of plushies, but just not really Squishmallows. I was more of a Build-A-Bear kid.
Mm-hmm.
Say more as if I don't have 70 of them or something that I collected over the years, because I got a lot for like birthdays and Christmas and stuff, right? Because they were like my favorite thing for a good like 12, 13 years.
That's cool.
I just have this gigantic Pichu that I found at the supermarket one day, and I was very surprised because, you know, where I've lived, you don't normally find Pokemon merch at the supermarket. But I did, and I was like, it was close to Easter, and I was like, screw it, I'll buy myself this instead of chocolate, because then I don't eat too much chocolate, and I get something that stays with me.
Like I get like one Easter egg for Easter, like even if like other people in my family get multiple, I get one, but it's one very specific one because I don't really like chocolate. But for those who know, Ferrero Rocher.
Oh yeah, of course.
Easter egg.
Oh yes, that's actually favorite chocolate of my partner.
I love Ferrero Rochers, and so I get a Ferrero
There's
Rocher Easter
another
egg.
lover of Ferrero Rocher in the game I'm playing.
See, I'm the same, but I'm different.
Woman.
I don't like chocolate.
They.
The only chocolate I will eat is a Reese's cup.
I don't like peanut
Yeah,
butter,
there's nothing
so
wrong with that.
I love peanut butter.
If you can call that peanut butter.
I've tried Reese's cup.
All right. In the night, I regret to inform the town that Kiwi has died.
I
That's
have an
actually
announcement
expected.
of a couple people did read me 100% like a book. Hi, I'm the noble.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's crazy.
Sup?
Hello.
What's going on?
Question. Were you the juggler?
That is a possibility. Why?
Well, here's the thing. I know you are not the demon. I'm hoping for some honesty because I'm gonna give you some honesty.
Oh, you're the flower girl.
And you were the only person who didn't vote.
Yeah, it was me and you. I kept track.
Oh, I voted at the first one just to look like I was participating. Like, hey, like, vote, guys.
Oh, so it was
so,
literally
yeah.
just. Oh no, it was me and Whitney Joe. I don't remember if Whitney Joe voted actually. No, I think.
I had a vote from Whitney Joe.
Cool. I'm the monk.
On Ryan Cassidy, I believe. You're the monk.
Yeah, I
Lovely.
protected you because I thought you might be the Fangu. You gave me Fangu vibes.
Well, here I'm kind of fine with that. Okay, do you want to be besties?
Of course, sure.
Okay, awesome.
I'm gonna try to. I'm going to vote because you know that I'm not the demon now, unless there's a summoner, you know, assassin, tinker, whatever that's possible.
No, there can't be a summoner. There has to be a demon. I got a yes.
Oh,
unless
yeah,
last
that's
night
right.
was
You got a
Azan.
yes. That's cool. Yeah. So
unless last night was Azan or I was poison snipe.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Cool. But in that case, yeah, I will try to vote as much as possible on people that I find sus, because from your perspective, it's unlikely that it's me.
For right now, I'm still sticking with like balloonist is what I'm giving a lot of people. So.
Sure, that works.
All right, thanks. All right,
Thank
best
you.
of luck.
Bye.
Upset if I died yesterday.
Oh, so you were Ceramad.
Yeah, I was, but it was
Okay.
fun because I had no way of knowing that what was gonna happen happened. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. All right. Yep. I think I believe you.
Hi.
Hi.
So you're actually the noble?
Yep, I'm the noble. That's why I didn't mind dying yesterday. I was playing into what Ryan said to me before the game to try and make myself seem more believable. Right.
Oh, so you weren't Sermad. You were just claiming things.
No, I was Sarah mad, but Ryan did say something to me about Pixie Mayor, and I was mad as the Pixie, so I was
Okay.
playing into it. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Fascinating.
For
All
the
right.
madness.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to give anything in return?
I mean, I'm a sad flower girl who is trying to get some useful info, but what I know for now is there is a demon, or it was a Zan Knight, or I was poisoned. That's all I got.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Yep.
Gonna claim what I think you're gonna claim if I talk to you.
Maybe. You want
Okay.
to chat?
Hi, Doggy.
No.
Okay. Then whichever of the other people that pinged me.
I'll have blanks on Magrim.
Kiwi, were you actually that
Well,
thing?
I was the Tinker, yes. So it doesn't help anything.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna get jumped, at least.
Yeah, that is true. Just, I don't mind getting jumped. It's part of the game, and at worst, I will just be a potential demon candidate later on.
Yeah, but it's better for us, like from town perspective.
It is better for the town at all, but yeah. I don't mind either way. It sells a world where we have a
Yeah.
potential summoner,
Mhm.
but I know there is still a possibility of painting me as a demon, of course.
All right. Hello.
Hi.
I'm happy to match whatever you want to share.
Do you want a hard claim, or do you want to do something different?
Yeah, I think that's fine with me. I've ever claimed to like one other person, so what are you?
Okay, I'm down to hard claim.
All right, you first though.
Okay, I am the high priestess.
Oh.
And both of my people have made sense for who I've been sent to see.
Yep. All right, well that makes sense. I'm a flower girl with a yes, which is kind of helpful, I suppose. It tells us that there is a demon.
I always have to double check what Flower Girl does because I always get it mixed up with Town Crier.
If the demon voted. So
yes,
there is already a demon, or someone poisoned me, or it was a sunlight. That's the amount of information that I have. So you're the one that claimed to have seen Tosho?
Yes, I'm the one who saw Tosho.
All right,
and Tosho
understood.
claimed seamstress. Yeah, so I'm kind of just trusting that it's not a zombie.
Oh.
Mafia?
The app decided to crash.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
It's been doing
it
that.
always does.
It's been doing that a lot lately. So I'm sorry, Voidstar, that we were.
No, it's all right. I didn't have anything else to say to you.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I get a storyteller consult, please?
Sure.
Dave just wants an excuse to talk to Tony D. Let's be real.
But yeah, I don't think anyone missed it, but I'm the noble, not the pixie. I was mad.
So you were Sarah mad?
Yeah, I was 100% Sarah mad.
That's what I thought, Dawn, but I was just like, I'm just gonna.
I don't
So
like this.
in my world, it's
That's right.
Serenovus and Summoner.
Mm-hmm. Or they killed, unless the demon killed you because they believed you were the high priestess.
Well, if the demon
There
killed,
would be a jump to me.
there would be a jump. Yeah.
Oh, there would be.
Technically, you could die and then I do the Tinker ability before you can
Yes,
jump
that
to.
is true.
That
I
is
would,
also-
I would
die
think that's
before
not
demon
what would
picks
happen,
me.
but yeah.
I mean, if I think it depends on what the storytellers.
I mean, the storyteller, yeah, the STs could be mean.
Like,
I don't
it
think
depends on their
that
read of the gram.
This early in the game.
There's
also
I
monk.
have heard of a monk, so it is possible that the
Yeah. There's a monk and a soldier.
Nominations right away.
Guggy nominates Whitney Joe.
No, I wanted to nominate.
Is Whitney Joe here? Oh, I need to refresh.
Yeah, refresh matching. Whitney Joe jumped way too fast on a Zon one world yesterday, and it feels like an evil just trying to push on people. I don't think Whitney Joe's the demon, but I still think Whitney Joe's evil.
Whitney?
because that's a lot of hands. I don't really understand the accusation because I thought the information was weird. I was mostly going on the combination of my information plus Dawn's information. I found it strange that our information would coincide in that way. However, Dawn has since backed off the Pixie claim. I think there's a much better kill today in the form of Wrathbone. I don't really think there's any reason to think I'm evil other than nonsense. No shade.
All right. We still need 6 today. Thank you.
I don't. If we're gonna do this, can we at least get a minimum?
I've never heard Whitney Joe defend themselves so calmly. I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It's 11 a.m. That's why.
Oh, that's right. You just
5 is not enough. Dave.
Dave nominates Wrathbone.
Oh, okay.
Dave.
I think my
Thunder,
accusation.
what's up?
I think it's gonna be the same thing, anyways. So we have 3 noble pings that all voted on Whitney Joe. So I'm wanting to rather shoot into the noble pings rather than someone that all 3 noble pings all voted on.
Rathbone?
Send it. If y'all think I'm evil, send it.
Pertinent. Rathbone is in a hard double claim with another player. Just putting that out there.
Pertinent.
Okay.
I lied to someone I thought was evil earlier this day.
Rathbone. Rathbone
Well,
with the
no,
come at
yesterday
me,
you
bro
gave me a
defense
2.
still needs 6.
Yesterday you gave me a 2, and the other half of the 2 was put.
I'm voting for the flower girl. Can someone lower their hands just so that maybe they get better info?
I mean, if it's a summoner, I don't think it'll help, but I don't know.
Rathbone's on the block with 6. Any more?
I mean, I think there's legitimate reasons for double claims with Pixie and Mutant on the script, and Damsel.
And Sarah Novus.
Yes, but
and
not.
Sarah Novus.
Hold on, but not. We have a Pixie pull. We have the Pixie claim. Oh wait,
No, we don't.
I sorry.
No,
I
we
get
don't.
everything sounds token.
I think I know where the pixie is.
Also,
I use it.
politely,
If you think it's me, it's not.
I've shared my real role with other players. If this is what's going to get me killed, like, so be it. I have one piece of information I'm comfortable keeping for myself for the end game, and that's it.
I'll also say you claimed a role that I always get killed first in this lobby when I'm that role.
Well, Rathbone, if you're good, then why don't you go for one of the other noble pings?
Let me know who they are, and I'll go for them.
If you want to go for one, I would suggest Matthew of the other 2.
Rathbone nominates Matthew.
Rathbone nominates Matthew.
So famously, if you had played with me last summer, you would know that Matthew and I almost exclusively were on opposite teams every single game we played. And unfortunately, that might be the case yet again here, which sucks because I did tell Matthew my real role yesterday.
Matthew?
You never hard claimed any roles to me. You gave me 2s, so I don't know which role might actually be yours. So that's not a strong, defense for why you should get off the block and put me on the block. My information has been confirmed by multiple people. So if there's a third name in the noble ping that we should investigate, I'm very open to that. But I know it's not me.
Oh no, we don't have to lift off me. If this is my L, this is my L. But people said I should go out fighting, so.
Oh yeah, no, go out fighting. I just think fight, my love.
All right, we have 6 on Rathbone, so we need 7 to lift.
Because I talked about it with 2 other people. In my opinion, the third person, I think, is more
There's
socially good.
Multiple people think the third. Almost everyone I've talked to the noble pings about thinks the third ping is good. Put it that way.
Can we hear the third ping?
Tosho.
Oh, I believe Tosho. Then I think you got the right one on the block.
Yeah. Can you understand now why I said if you want to go down fighting?
Tosho and I are verifying each other.
Okay, then.
So if you trust Tosho, you trust me. So if your noble pings are valid, you have the evil.
Should I reveal my role now or later?
It's up to you, Rapon.
Up to you.
I'll just say that I'm the flower
I
girl.
would wait until the night.
That's a hard double thing.
No, I think Wrath.
That's a hard double.
Wrath, if you told me the truth today, then I think.
Winnie Joe, I expressly lied to you. Only, I'm so sorry.
With 6 votes, Rathbone is executed and dies. Everybody, please go to sleep.
I will not.
Yeah, no, I've
I'm
been
gonna
having
stay awake all
the last
night.
few days.
I'm gonna
stay up.
awake.
I'm gonna stay awake for a week here.
Can't make me.
Yeah, I'm just like.
All I will say is
I
if there.
trust Dawn.
Actually, let me rephrase. I'm not gonna fall asleep unless it's in the arms of someone else. Later.
That's.
Oh, come here, Ryan.
Both endearing and that is
Mind
both
you,
endearing
I'm
and
not in my
sickening all at
own
the same time.
room, so.
Can I request something? If there's a recluse, please come to me tomorrow. I would appreciate it.
Yeah, I
So
was
we can
just-
Fangu jump.
Yeah, I was just obviously.
I don't think the recluse would out to you because there's a Fangu on script.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously I
Well,
don't
yeah,
know
but it
who
would-
it is. Sorry.
It would help me out personally because I got a flower girl yes, but people are claiming that there is a summoner in play.
But see, the funny thing is, I have a flower girl yes from someone else.
Same.
Well, it doesn't matter which one you
Well,
believe.
no.
We both agree. I don't care what the other
And
person's
then there's
doing.
not a summoner, and the tinker just. They attempted to attack someone who might have been monk protected.
Okay.
Also,
No,
I
that's
don't
not
know.
the other way around.
Yeah, I don't know who it is, but thank you to whoever the Serenovus is for giving me a fun day one at least.
Yeah, Dawn.
Fine.
crazy
Okay.
thing
Yeah,
is-
I talked
Dawn-
today
Dawn,
before I talked
I'm-
to you and didn't know.
The crazy thing is, I was told I was the monk protect knight too.
That's not who.
Who the hell said? Oh yeah.
Don't have a monk.
I have a monk. I don't know who the monk protected. There's a difference, obviously.
I have a claim of who the monk protected, and I'm not going to out that.
I wouldn't out it either, even if I did know, right?
Yeah.
To be fair, I have hard claims from most of the.
Oh no, connection issues again.
To it all.
Did what Dawn needed to do day one correctly to like if you caught on, like you knew there was something wrong with Dawn.
Oh yeah, no, I 100% knew something wrong. Was
Oh,
wrong.
I've known
When
there's
they claimed-
been something
when
wrong
they
with Dawn
outed
for
as
a long
Pixie
time.
Mayor, and I was like, okay, that's
Like
I
I
played
like I
Pixie
said, Dawn
on
was
my-
Dawn. I was Dawn's first chat. Dawn automatically does that, and I go, Dawn, love you, bullshit. Like,
well, I mean, that's what I said in Town Square once I heard what was wrong with Dawn.
I've known there was something wrong with Dawn since.
No.
All right, second chance.
Okay, so I'm not the demon. That's good news for the good team. I still don't really trust anyone. Damn, this game. I hate it. I hate it. Who's gonna die? Who might get attacked? I think I have a pixie somewhere because I heard somebody like convincingly claiming monk, and only a pixie would do that. A pixie, a damsel, whatever. I want Ryan dead. I want Gagi dead. I kinda want Winnie Joe dead. I want Matthew and the Lost dead too. That doesn't leave me a lot of options. I'll protect Dawn.
Dawn it is. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Went with it. Just like, you know what? If Ryan isn't, it's still funny. You know what I mean?
But Dawn, if you weren't like picked by a poisoner and a Serenovus, yeah, I'm pretty sure you got the evil in your noble ping. If it's me, Rathbone,
Did I-
and Tosho.
Sorry, did everyone go headphones for everyone else, or was that just me?
That might have been
it's
just
the
you, but it's been
server
happening
view.
to everyone.
Yeah, I did too. It's the app.
Yeah, Matthew, I didn't hear what you said because everyone went headphones.
Okay, what I was saying is, if your noble information is sober, which I'm inclined to believe it is, you got the evil.
Yeah. I was just like, obviously, I hadn't talked to you, so I didn't know anything about
Yeah, no. It's
anything.
I mean,
It
because
was
Tosho and I are kind of aligned, and I trust Tosho's information.
yeah. Tosho was my day one chat, so it was one of my day one chats, and we were
Yeah,
very
Tosho was
like
my day one chat first.
I need to talk to Tosho and Voidstar.
I am so going to be summoned. Son of a bitch.
Because we all trust
Well,
Tosho.
Tosho,
I'm
we
talking
can
about
execute
me.
you.
Dave, we can chat
Hey,
tomorrow.
Tosho, you're an awesome bean. That's all.
Thank
I was trying to be sus enough to not get summoned, and I was too sus and died.
Why do I feel like I'm also a really good
It
summon
is
candidate?
a
Because
balance you
people,
really have to try to work.
Had I
people
known I was in a
also-
noble ping, I would have been could have been more earnest.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say is, why do I feel like I might have been a good summon as well? Because people seem to trust me as well.
I mean, yeah, if I was a summoner, I would
I think
probably
there's
do
a lot of people now on the board after yesterday that could be good summons.
Personally,
Yeah.
if I were the summoner, I would do. Well, I probably shouldn't say it actually, right?
But
If
if
you
there
are
is an if there is an FGS out there, then there's already a demon.
Well,
Yeah.
assuming it's healthy and sober.
Unless it
recluse.
could have been a
That's true.
in the situation of a Zon 2, I don't think it was a Zon 1, I'll be honest. But if it is a Zon game, oh wait, it can't be a Zon and a summoner. Because it's Sarah.
Because you are
Sorry.
Sarah Med. Yeah.
Yeah. It can't be Zon and summoner. So I think
It's a pick one or the other. I mean,
Unless
it could also just be a straight up
unless
poisoner.
It would
unless
also be
you
a
like
recluse registering as the demon.
Yeah, there's a recluse hiding
Oh.
possibly, and
I
that's
don't
why the
have a
Florida
because I haven't
Yeah.
because outside.
Or
I think the only
or to be fair, the flower
world.
coat could just be evil.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think the only world that you can build a recluse hiding would be a starting Fangu that jumped to the recluse. But I don't see that. But I don't have enough outsiders on my grid just yet.
I mean,
Well, I have one
well,
because
I
they're
don't
dead and
know.
outed.
We have so Dave in that world, the recluse that would have been jumped to would be the tanker claim. So then those two knocked out. The other in town, the other three are Plague Doctor that probably doesn't come out, but it's the one that could come out. Mutant that can't come out without death, and Damsel that can't come out with losing the game. So it's
Correct.
kind of hard to figure out outside of kind of this point.
Here's the thing. If the other flower girl and I have the same info, then let's just call me the damsel. And then we can just pretend that everything's fine.
If I can. There is
Well, see,
also
Wrath, if you're the
possibility-
damsel, if you're legitimately the damsel, that takes another outsider off the board.
Oh
Wait.
no, I'm not. I'm just trying to find ways for y'all to believe I'm good.
There is
I mean,
also
I think
another
there's some worlds where
possibility.
you're good, Rathbone. I just don't believe it socially.
I mean, if Dawn is telling the truth, which I'm inclined to believe, then I have to believe you're evil. Now, Dawn could have been poison sniped and made Sarah mad. That means the evil team is just bullies.
Well, if we
And
have a
so
Cerenovus
Matthew,
and a
fair.
summoner, that's it.
Matthew,
Oh yeah,
to be
that's right.
fair,
No, we don't necessarily have a summoner, unless the
Matthew-
summoner hit the monk protected player or the demon, because there's an FGS from two people.
I mean, there is also a possibility that Monk protected the Fangu, and so the kill went through.
True. Matthew, I'll also just point out that, High Priestess is not an each night steward ping, you know what I'm saying? Especially not on a script with a steward. And I don't think Atreides and Tony would treat it that way. I think it's incredibly possible that you get sent to a minion on night one.
Yep.
Especially if that minion is Tosho. Who I think
I mean, it's
to get a social read on.
I'm just happy it's almost day 3 and, not one person has said, oh, Lost is evil, we need to kill her immediately.
Oh, the Lost is evil. We need to kill them immediately.
Now that I think about
I
it,
knew it!
I mean,
Now that I think about it,
Now that I think about it, this game
I don't
might
have
be
a good
winnable if we
Wait,
kill the Lost and Tony.
Hold on. The Lost did it to themselves. Everybody, if you think Lost is a demon, raise your hand.
Suddenly now I do.
Pertinent, the Lost
Suddenly,
is in
suddenly a
2
spirit has possessed me
FGSs.
that is telling me the Lost and Tony is the team.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. It is with regret and also a little bit of Schadenfreude that I tell town that Guggy is dead midnight.
Yeah. All right.
Aw.
Yeah.
I like dying.
Hello.
All right.
Here we are.
Yep,
What do you
I'm
want
the
to share?
soldier. What are you?
Are you now?
I am the soldier.
I heard that claimed somewhere else.
Who?
Well, in a 2. I received the 2 from the
Oh,
Lost.
well,
But the other role is hard claimed by another person.
Yeah. The Lost gave me a 3 that had my role in it, so I'm not worried about that.
Right.
You want me to pull Don in here? Don will tell you. I was Don's
Okay.
First chat.
Sure.
Does that make you feel more comfortable? Can you?
Sure.
Oh shit, they're in the chat. Hold on. We'll just wait for them. Like, I immediately hard claim to Don. So, Don.
Actually, that's fine. What can I give you though? I don't know if I want to hard claim. I'll give you Balloonist or Farmer. How about that?
Balloonist, Farmer.
Yeah, if I am the Balloonist, I've given my info to at least one person that I currently lean towards trusting.
Okay, fair enough.
Cool.
All right,
Thank you.
To talk to
Oh,
someone.
actually,
yes, there's
actually,
Oh,
hi.
What's up?
I've been sent to see you.
That's interesting. I don't have anything interesting for you. I'm afraid.
Okay.
What was your second ping?
I actually haven't had a ping. I was the Pixie High Priestess.
Ah.
So I've just been making as I went along. I went to a toe show day 1 and said I was the High Priestess because Pixie gotta do it. They told me seamstress between Dawn and Ryan is a yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be the evil team. It could be Dawn, Ryan, Tosho. I just got my High Priestess ability last night. Guggy is claiming Flower Girl.
Oh, I hate that. Why is Guggy
So I don't know
Flower
what
Girl?
you are anymore. I don't know what Guggy's doing.
I'll tell you that I claimed Flower Girl because Wrathbone claimed Flower Girl to me. I was trying to give them some cover. That was before I learned that they were in a noble ping.
Okay. Well, Tosho might be the evil.
It's possible.
Okay. Do you feel comfortable telling me what you are? Because I was legitimately sent to you, and I'm legitimately confused.
The thing is, I'm a townsfolk that doesn't have any information. So I have no idea why you were sent to me. Really. Genuinely.
Okay, then I might have been poisoned. Yep. But then I wouldn't get my ability. So.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, we're on night 3? Day 3, sorry. So
Okay, I want to go talk to Wrath quick, just to see if they were the High Priestess.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, bye.
Or they look
Wrath,
for a
I need
host
to talk to
before
you
they
quick.
know there's a leech.
Hello.
Guggy, who did you jump
What?
to?
I didn't jump to anyone.
But where are you?
Flower Girl.
Guggy, I hate you. I love you, but I
Thanks.
hate you. Guggy,
much,
no, don't do this to me. No.
Thanks, Void. I love you.
Ah. Guggy! Guggy, I think you're evil. I hate this.
Thanks.
Goodbye, Guggy. Goodbye, good game.
Yep.
Why did people tell that I'm good? I'm so going to pre-frame as summoned.
I hate everything. I think Guggy is the Fangu.
Guggy Pengu jumps. Oh man, summon it
This
immediately
game is
jumps.
such a fucking cluster fuckery of fuck.
Guggy.
You haven't even heard
Whoa,
what's
whoa,
happening.
whoa,
Wait, Matthew.
Sir, you know what it is.
Matthew, watch your fucking mouth, okay?
No, Matthew. Here's the thing. I remember that when I was in a chat with the storyteller, I said at one point, I want Guggy dead. I'm wondering if that was the reason.
You think it was
Is it because you're the assassin and they asked you, do you want to use it? You said yes, I want Guggy dead.
Yes, you nailed it.
Okay, got it.
But then there's no summoner, so.
Yeah, there's. Yeah, that could check out. Yeah, I could be in a Cernovus assassin game.
I will take Dave's hand and then I will open nominations.
Based on what I have on my Grim, does anybody know who the alleged double claim of Flower Girl was with Wrathbone? Because I don't have.
I do, but I now have a legitimate reason to believe
they're
not what they claim to be because of reasons.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I need to out something, but I'll go in order.
Whitney?
No, I'm curious. Well, go to Matthew.
Matthew?
Okay, so someone is potentially lying to me, and I'm thinking it's Guggy is Sarah mad, even though they're dead. Hi, I'm your pixie high priestess, who got.
Yep. Cool.
Who got
In
disconnected.
the middle of saying what I was trying to say. Am I back?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm the pixie high priestess who got my ability last night. I'm hoping Guggy is just being Sarah mad as the flower girl to me, and is just or fucking with me. But the first two people I talked to, I don't actually have confirmation on.
Oh.
So Toshu could be lying to me, and someone else could be lying to me.
I would probably fuck with you, but I'm not Sarah Man.
I saw Whitney, and there was another hand that went down. I don't know if those people want to say anything or if I just want to open nominations.
I have no idea. I want to say something because I'm obsessed with the sound of my own voice, but I.
Gossip heard.
Fuck you.
Nominations are open.
Tosho's going to nominate The Lost.
Tosho nominates The Lost. Why?
First off, I want to highlight on The Lost because The Lost hasn't been talked yet, and also The Lost's claim are all double claim elsewhere.
The Lost, and also Tony.
I just couldn't think of any reason that there'd be unsubstantiated double claims on this script. It makes absolutely no sense. You should string me up and fill the void with hot lead.
All right, that was graphic. We were looking for 5 votes.
Sorry. I had to test my mic because it said my headphones unplugged and that messes up my mic.
Oh.
2, not enough. Dave.
Dave nominates Matthew.
Dave nominates Matthew. Go ahead.
So I do believe there could be a pixie in play. I don't believe it's in this combination. I've heard through like hints that it's somewhere else, and I believe it to be there, because if not, I would have to be specifically evil with those 2 other players. Matthew wasn't a noble ping. They kind of pushed on Wrathbone. Either way, in my mind, because I will never vote on Tosho. I think Tosho is the definite good out of the 3. In my mind, between Wrathbone and Matthew, we have one evil dead for sure. Doesn't matter if they're a minion or not. I would like to clear this. That way we can just move on to just demon candidates.
Matthew?
Like I said, I was the High Priestess Pixie who got my information last night, and I was sent to someone who's actually put their hand up on me, which I find highly suspicious. I'm not going to out which one of you it is, but I talked to Tosho on day 1, and they gave me their information, which they have been pitching out. If Wrathbone is good, and the person who they weren't a double claim is who I was sent to see today, then Tosho is evil and has given me the evil team. which I'm
Wait,
going
what?
to out because I have no defense otherwise. It's Dawn and Ryan Cassidy as a guess. So if you are even inclined to believe that Rathbone is good, then you need to execute Tosho, Dawn, and Ryan Cassidy. That is your evil team, because that is the seamstress ping that Tosho picked and has been hiding the second half of.
All right.
Thank you.
We need 5.
Wait, did anyone believe that was hidden? Because I said it like
No, that was very
while
public.
back on day one.
I knew it
There
like
was
day
multiple
one, yeah.
confirmation saying on me day
But
one.
Tosho hasn't publicly confirmed it. I'm saying I've known
Haven't
it. No.
Oh.
4.
They said it was
It
Dawn
was
and
kind
another
of
person.
assumed.
Whitney?
Yeah.
I'd like to nominate Voidstar.
Why do you want to kill Voidstar?
The only non-summoner world that I can make work in my head, other than hidden somebody, is Voidstar as the Fengu or as the current Fengu who had been jumped to by Kiwi. So I think we should clear this world at some point.
That world doesn't work unless I was specifically jumped last night, because I'm in a Flower Girl Noah from day one. So, like, sure,
Well,
that exists, but I think it's more worth to clear other people who can be the demon in way more worlds than that.
I don't really trust the Flower Girl, to be honest.
Sure, but I voted on the Flower Girl yesterday, so, like, either we're evil together or I'm just not the demon in most worlds.
Voting on minions is a commonplace thing. Just ask your neighbor.
But then let's move a world where there is not one evil dead. Like, I don't follow the logic.
All right. Okay. We're gonna run this vote. We're still looking for 5.
Real quick, if you become a demon night 2, does the Flower Girl info look back on you being the demon or the demon at that time?
The demon at that time.
That would have to be a jump specifically from Kiwi, because Kiwi is the only person that died
Which
and
is
is claiming
Whitney's
outsider.
exact accusation on you. Like, Whitney accused you of being jumped by Kiwi, and then you said, well, I couldn't have been because I wasn't the demon day one.
No,
Okay,
I said
Matthew?
that is the only word where I can be. I nominate
hold
Ryan
on.
Cassidy.
Hold on. Matthew
Sorry.
goes next.
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Void, but I'm going to steal your thunder. Matthew does nominate Ryan
Okay.
Cassidy.
Matthew nominates Ryan. Why?
Because Dawn claimed Pixie Marin. Yes, I know, Dawn, you were Sarah Matter. That's your claim. And I fully believe you on that. The person who is most likely to make Dawn mad as the Pixie is Ryan Cassidy. I also think there is a chance that Dawn might have also been poisoned. And that is why I'm kind of inclined to trust Rathbone a little, and maybe Tosho a little. But there's just something suspicious about Ryan Cassidy, and I can't really put my finger on it.
Can I add something?
Sure.
So I'm kind of starting to believe that it was a Zon 1, based on the claims that I've received. And if it was a Zon 1, I'm more inclined to trust Tosho over Dawn/Ryan Cassidy. I think if Tosho is actually the legit seamstress that received a yes, then Ryan Cassidy was probably the evil half of that. That's all.
The evil half of that?
The evil
Ryan
half of the
Cassidy,
seamstress.
Hold on. Let me just... Ryan?
Okay. One, Matthew, we have not talked this entire game as far as I'm aware of. I don't remember us talking, so social reads are just
No, we
from
haven't.
town. Did we talk?
No, we have not yet.
Yeah, we didn't. Secondarily, yeah, Dawn Mata is Pixie. Not really anything I can defend against that because it's Lobby. I probably am the most likely to do that. I think there are other people that can do that because somebody else did. I was claiming Mayor day one, so I was at the very least good on day one. I was claiming Farmer yesterday because I was Saromad. I claim that to everybody I talked to, who are notably not voting on me right now. And I am the Balloonist. I'm not going to say my pings at the moment, but I don't think it's a Zon 1. I don't think there's a Zon here at all. I think we have evidence of not just a Sarah Novus from Dawn, but either possible summoning and or poisoning, which could be it. So I'm good, and I don't think we should be killing
I'm just gonna out something real quick. I am the gambler. I have confirmed Cassidy and Don.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay, we're still looking for 5.
I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it. but
Was
it's
it in
still-
was it in that order, Whitney Joe?
Yes.
Well, wait. There's been. Oh yeah, you're right.
You guys know it's
Oh, because they could
5,
have
not
been.
4,
They
right?
then could have been what you
4
gambled
3
them
times
as.
in a row. I'm gonna have one more minute in this day because there's been a lot of nominations.
Apollo nominates Dave.
I was gonna say good choice.
Apollo, why do you want to kill Dave?
I have a good social read on Tosho. And I don't like Dave's claim, and I think we should execute right now. We're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we're on even. I guess we could skip here.
No, we're on 9.
We're on 9.
If you look down in the right corner, it'll say 9 out of 12.
I can't look right. My name
Oh,
is
sorry.
Lander. And yeah, I just I don't know. I haven't interacted with the entire like top half of the Grim or top 3 of the Grim at all. Except for Dave, and I don't know. Dave's gonna nominate himself at some point anyway. So might as well.
Dave?
I was not. However, yeah, I'm the soldier. I'm okay to die here, only for the fact of I don't want to make final 3. Yeah, you can kill me. I'm okay with this.
Okay. 5. Added number.
Was Whitney Joe nom?
No.
And not today.
Then I'm gonna nom them.
I
don't like that,
thank
boy.
you.
I don't like when people
5 is
suddenly lower their hand.
Especially
Yeah.
when we're trying to get people to
Ryan's
I
gonna
don't
nominate
like
Whitney
when people
Joe.
suddenly raise their hand.
Ryan has nominated Whitney.
What did you
Go ahead.
gamble me as? Because we haven't talked about this.
Balloonist, and we've talked about this twice.
No.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. And that's just not
Okay.
true. Like,
I would.
I never said it. Okay, I don't know how you would have done that. Like that, I don't know why. How? Like, you're saying you did it on day 1 or like night 2, right? You say it was me and Dawn.
Do you remember when I?
Yeah, I never had claimed. I had only claimed mayor up to that point. So I don't see how you could have. I think you're just trying to frame me here. I think you're going to lie.
I think I'm not.
You two want to talk tomorrow, or
I think we might need to because I have
Whitney,
no
are you
recollection of it.
satisfied with your defense?
I would really encourage maybe drinking some water. Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. 5 to tie, 6 to die.
6 to die, 5 to die, 6 to die, 5 to die, 6 to die. Do you like my metal song?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
It
great.
was very precise.
Now I understand why you're named after a god of music.
Poetry.
I'll also say
That's what that was.
I'll also say I'm probably the least likely person here to be picked by a summoner or to be jumped to by a Fengu.
All right. I'm just going to close the day now with Dave's execution and death.
Yay!
Dave, the only person who will celebrate dying.
I celebrate
Yeah,
dying in the night, thank you.
Well,
That's great.
Yeah, I
you're
think it was.
something else, Doug's.
I think it was a safe choice. I didn't want to make final 3.
Yeah, I mean, you would have been a very big distraction in Final 3.
That is true. Were
And
I
I-
not
and,
dead,
that's-
I would
I'm
have
just-
voted on Dave myself.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, who would you like?
I am so confused. Honestly, I don't know who I should be protecting. I think if there's been a jump, it was probably from Gaggy. Who's gonna be attacked? I will protect. I'll protect Tosha.
All right. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.
I think I definitely get the title of most confused this game.
No,
No,
because
I don't think
apparently
you do.
Whitney, me and you had a chat
After
twice.
the
That never happened.
Cassidy thing, I think I absolutely do.
If you had had the conversations I had yesterday, I would beg to differ.
Like, I don't think me and Whitney talked day one. Oh
Yes,
no, we did. We did talk day one. We talked every day. Okay, I don't remember.
Oh my god.
I am so. We
Right.
talked every day, and somehow we don't recall what happened.
Ryan,
you're
I'm
making
going to
yourself
ask a very
sound-
stupid question.
Yes.
Is Minty walking around you often during this game?
No,
Oh my
she hasn't
No,
been
Minty's-
here.
Minty's
She
at
gets
work.
Come
back
on.
in like a little under an hour. I haven't been distracted yet. Like,
Okay.
And to be fully fair, if Minty was there, they've played together
Yeah,
as
true.
as a couple. So Ryan's still on top of things, even when
Okay,
Minty
you have to
is
phrase it
in
like that.
his
I just
presence.
wanted to make sure what world I am making based on those reads, because
Okay,
it clearly
fair.
paints a picture where Ryan and Whitney aren't on the same team. Though at the same time it can be a double bluff thing, but that's secondary.
I mean, I don't think we're both good. Like, unless
What?
Whitney's making
Are you
the
saying
play
you're
of the
evil?
century
Are
and
you-
somehow confusing.
I don't
Like,
know
I don't
which
get
one
this.
of you is evil, but the vibe currently would suggest that one of you is.
I mean, Whitney's saying they gamble me so
Well,
if
there's
they're
no
good,
Moonchild,
I'm
so
evil.
we don't have that option.
Oh goddamn. Okay, you know what? I am not the Moonchild, but I will pick Whitney. Unfortunately, you know what? Actually, you know what? I can pick Whitney.
Well,
I
there is
can
no
pick Whitney,
Moonchild
and
on
it's
there is
fine.
no Moonchild on the script, but
You know what? No,
yeah.
I can pick Whitney, and it's more than fine.
Look, I will be fully open and honest about the fact that I do have a disorder that affects my memory. I don't think that's what's happening, but I'm open to it.
I don't think of that like we talked.
Cassidy seems like so resolute that I'm a little thrown off.
I
You
don't.
said I'm a little thrown off, and with my auditory processing disorder, I heard I'm a little teapot.
Short and stout.
I mean, that doesn't change anything. Whitney
No,
Joe
it
could easily
doesn't.
be a little teapot.
Gagi was a cupcake yesterday, so they match.
I mean, if you
But
want,
there's no sorry. I was gonna make a stupid joke of but there's no tea lady on the script.
There is its lady if you believe.
the tea lady is too young currently, so she can only collect flowers.
Excuse me?
Just
What?
a joke that Flower Girl will grow up to be a tea lady, collecting flowers to make tea from.
Oh my god.
Why not make so little bit of
Apollo, don't feel
storytelling?
bad. I also didn't get it.
No, it's funny. I just that was a leap that I was not prepared to jump to with you there at the start of that.
I mean, I could see Puppy Grower becoming tea lady.
Oh my.
No, I see the poppy grower become the drug dealer.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I mean, poppies. You just shift to a different kind of plant. It's easy.
To be perfectly
Well,
honest,
no, poppies can be used to make opium,
Yeah.
which can be used to
That too.
Trust me, the poppy grower still has a business.
We're talking about drugs and how they're produced. It's just disgusting.
Just a potential.
You criminal.
It's probably the most tame. It's probably one of the more tamer conversations we've had in this group.
Oh wait, yeah.
I don't know. I don't talk about bad things. I'm a good boy.
Sure.
I'm a good boy.
Lies.
Did you just say you're a good boy?
I'm a good boy.
Bitch, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's Mr. Bitch.
Oh, there's some tension here. Hold up. I think you two need a room.
I mean, I'm always.
I have a room with my husband.
Just say to Dave
Okay,
if
I
you
lost
want
my
to trick
virginity
him.
to
Why
a
are you
married
so
man,
obsessed with
fine.
me? Boy, I want to know.
Whitney Joe, I thought you said you lost your virginity to Mother Mary.
No.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Mother Mary wishes.
What the heck? What is this? Oh no.
Oh, jeez, this game. You know what? We've had a laugh, and regardless of how this is gonna crash and burn by the next hour, I think
You know what? You know what?
probably
It's
a
fine.
good thing that the STs aren't listening to this.
I was executed yesterday, so this still counts. Dave claims Moonchild and picks Whitney Joe.
Fuck you.
I thought you said you were gonna pick me.
Well, you haven't done anything wrong. I was gonna be nice.
And Whitney Joe.
What?
Never mind.
No, say it.
Never mind.
Whitney Joe, we
No.
love you. We
Thanks.
We absolutely love you.
Thanks, I think.
That wasn't sarcasm.
Emphasize we.
Okay.
We should all just go down like a big slide, just one after another. I think that'd be fun.
Oh, not after that one movie. No, thank you.
What one movie?
Which one movie?
The one movie where they're at the water park and they go down the slide and some psychopath puts the swords inside the
Oh,
slide.
that is
What?
a good trap. Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that.
I don't
know,
want
that
to
sounds
be
like
familiar with
that
that.
sounds fun. I think I've seen it. I just don't remember from where.
Good morning,
Keith are on the
everybody.
same page.
Morning.
In the night, Dawn has died.
Oh.
You're on 7.
I mean, that's fair, kinda.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Hello.
I don't really know who to trust, so I'm just gonna tell you what I know and see how it goes. Because you're
Okay.
probably good, right? So, alright, so...
I mean, there is more than 30% chance I am good.
Good enough. So yeah, I'm actually the monk. I've been claiming
Figured.
things to other people. I think the Lost and Tony is evil because I have a claim of the Lost of Soldier and High Priestess from day one. I heard that they claimed to Dawn that they were the Soldier or the monk. Dave is hard claiming Soldier, so that doesn't work with
I
either of us.
didn't talk to the Lost and Tony, but based on the vibe that other people were getting and some chats I had with other people, I just marked the Lost and Tony as Plague Doctor. Just claiming something that is suspicious enough that is not killed and at most painted as a demon candidate.
I mean, sure, but also... like,
It can still be a minion.
I don't see why the Lost doesn't get votes yesterday if they are the Plague Doctor. Like, it was very obvious that they were in a double claim. It was sad. No one was voting. Why?
I think more so because currently people have more social reads on Whitney, on Tosho, and there is this noble pink business that isn't solved yet.
Yeah. And I don't even know what Apollo's claiming.
If I am to believe what Apollo claimed to me day one, it would mean that Apollo is the damsel.
Fuck's sake. There's
Yeah.
too many outsiders.
Yeah.
If
I count correctly, it would be me, the Lost Antonio, and Apollo, and that's already 3. Supposedly we have a balloonist. Supposedly it is a Fangu game, but it could have been Summoner. So it's hard to say what exactly was in the starting bag right now.
Maybe we should just kill Apollo. And or the Lost. I mean, if Apollo is the
Either
damsel,
or, yeah.
we need to remove the lost condition, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
Just currently, it's a little bit of a soft thing. The Lost and Tony can be the damsel too, and Apollo might be protecting the damsel by claiming it, but how would he know that damsel is in play on day one?
Then let's just kill the Lost. One of those.
Yeah.
Like, I think if Gagi is actually killing
simply
Flower
don't
Girl,
know
he's
which
evil.
one of them, but I think either Wrath of Dave needs to be a minion, and we have at least one dead. One
Okay.
evil dead.
I can deal with that. I just think that Gagi is evil. Like, unless he was specifically Cermed yesterday as the Flower Girl.
That is a possibility.
Because otherwise, why would Gagi double claim Flower Girl? I don't see it.
Because it's Gagi.
Fair enough. Alright.
Yeah.
I'll go
luck.
check with Apollo. I don't think I've spoken to him. Thank
Yeah.
you. Bye. Hello.
Hi.
I do still have words where you're evil, but just in the words where you're good. Are you sharing your pinks?
As what?
The balloonist?
I'm High Priestess. My pings in order are Dave, Tosho, Guggy, and the Lost. What are you?
Dave, Toshigagi, and the Lost. 1 second.
Don't care if it doesn't make sense. That's what I've claimed.
Okay.
What are
Dave,
you?
Fine, I'm the farmer.
Ooh, interesting. Got it. Thank you.
See ya.
We're gonna tag team.
Yeah.
Atreides, can you run the day? I have to answer the phone.
Absolutely, yeah. I am not sure which hand was first.
I think Tosho technically was.
Okay, Tosho, go.
Hello everyone, I'm the Seamstress. I made a wager with the stream that I would hold my Seamstress power until night 4. So I pick Ryan and Don, and I got a no. So
Yup,
Whitney
that-
Joe's claim is bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
No, I think it was a summon.
Matthew.
I was also sent to see Tosho today, so I fully believe Tosho, unless Tosho has decided to pick a blinder of a thing. I think we just execute one Ryan Cassidy today, and I think we might actually win the game.
Can you clarify both your nights?
I was sent to see Void Star, and I was sent to see Tosho.
Void Star.
Matthew, so just for the record, have you actually found the original High Priestess if you're still claiming Pixie?
Yes, Guggy was the original High Priestess, who was Sarah Mad yesterday as the Flower Girl.
Okay, that was
Guggy.
gonna be my next question, if Gagi was still claiming Flower Girl. Then I think Ryan is evil, I'm on board.
Yep. Apollo.
Sorry.
Dave.
Oh, why not? Dave claims minion and guesses the Lost Antonia's damsel.
No!
Okay.
Kidding.
Guys,
Let's
I
continue
think,
the game.
I think we know the whole evil team I think we know the evil team.
I hate to break it to you, Dave, but I am an outsider, but that is the wrong one. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
I had to go for
Are
it.
nominations open, Atreides?
Nominations are open.
Matthew would love to do what I did yesterday. Matthew nominates one, Ryan Cassidy.
Matthew nominates Ryan Cassidy. Tell me why.
Well, Whitney Joe's claim of gambling you is probably bullshit. You're in a seamstress no with a dead person. I don't think Dawn jumped. I think Dawn is telling the truth. I love you dearly, Ryan, but there is no more hiding. It's time for you to be executed.
Ryan Cassidy.
I mean, if there's no more hiding, I am the mutant. It's not gonna do anything. So, yay. I wasn't summoned, and there's no way Whitney could have ever gambled me as anything. But no, I am literally claiming random bullshit every day. I was never summoned. I'm not summoned. I don't know why that's the world. I'm just not summoned. That's it. And Guggy, for the record, I'm not gonna play into the meta of you forcing me to claim Mayor. I'm not gonna play into that meta. That is a stupid meta, and I'm not here for it.
Running the count. 4 required to
I'm
put
gonna
Ryan
tell
Cassidy on the
you
block.
that you're the mayor.
Oh,
I claimed it day one.
If you're gonna do the stupid mayor, I'm the mayor, gonna tell the truth every time. I'm gonna counteract that with my own stupid plots. Shit.
I'm gonna say my dead vote.
6 is enough.
Shit.
I'm not gonna
damn it.
try and live.
I know who the damsel is now. Fuck.
I know who the
Dave, there
damsel
probably
is.
isn't one.
I knew since day one.
God
Yeah,
damn
it's
it.
been pretty. Anyway, I gambled them blindly.
Wait, do we have 4 outsiders?
Supposedly.
Then
Well,
that
it's
is a
fucking
zombie.
wild.
One, two. We had 3.
No, there's 3.
I count 3.
We had 3 at the start of
And-
the
Oh,
game.
wait, Keith.
It's base 2, Fangu plus
What's
1.
Void?
Oh yeah, base 2 Fingu plus 1.
I
It's
still
a-
don't have a claim
Oh,
from Void.
don't worry about it.
Void. I
Yeah,
know what Void is.
I know.
I know
I
what
know what
Void
Void is.
I have the entire Grim right now.
Second call for nominations.
Trades, I think the
And
day
now I
is over. I
understand
don't
Void
think
why
there's
I was
any way
sentenced to you.
with dead votes
Yeah.
being used on me, it gets off. I don't think there's any
I'm not
world I
voting.
can. Yeah, I don't think there's a world I can. Even if it is the right one, I don't think I can properly say it in a way that's going to convince town it's not me right now.
I'd
Like
like
I said,
to
Ryan, there's no more
nominate.
hiding and there's no escape.
I'd like to
Where
nominate
is-
myself.
Go ahead, Whitney.
Oh.
Whitney nominates Whitney. Why?
I think my presence in town is probably just gonna be distracting, and I'd like to not be here at Final 3.
Okay, running the count. 6 to tie, 7 to put Whitney on the block.
No one?
I have a feeling we're not getting to Final 3.
You know, I
Wait,
might vote on this.
Whitney, Whitney, don't take this away, but I don't find you that annoying this game.
3 is not enough.
What does that mean? No, what does that mean? We haven't talked until today. What
I
is
know, and you came at me with some bullshit. I don't.
I
really
do
get
want to
it.
keep things timely, so I am going to set a 1-minute timer.
No, what?
Wait, no,
You
just
need
end,
to
end the day,
explain
Trades.
in
End
front
the
of
day.
everyone.
Just end
What
it.
the fuck that sentence mean?
We're not moving.
Trades, just end the day.
We're not moving on until you.
Again, I don't think there's anyone else getting on the block but me.
I'm not voting.
Apollo nominates no one.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I do not see. There's no player named Odysseus here, so I can't honor that nomination.
Guggy nominates Tony D.
That's a good reference. Oh,
That is a good reference.
Ah.
Very good.
I mean, it's honestly what I would expect from Atreides.
That's not how you spell that.
Classically
Because-
trained.
While I was muted, I thought of the same thing. Like, where's
none of the
Odysseus here?
confirmation on day one was actually true.
Can I just say I played an absolutely flawless game up until then.
Oh, you did, Dave. I
That
do
was
just
okay.
want to say,
I was
as I'm
milliseconds
being
away from winning,
executed,
Dave. Milliseconds.
Ryan Cassidy is executed and dies.
just want to say, I was so close to killing
Okay.
Tosho instead of Guggy.
And the good team has won.
You wouldn't have killed Tosho. Don't worry about it.
Uh,
I probably
Tony
could've.
D, let's everybody mute, please, or do what you need to do. Tony D, do you want to lead us through this grim reveal?
So this was a roller coaster. For literally the last hour, I have been sitting here thinking this game was a waste because there was a 0% chance that the good team was going to win. Because I heard Dave, Whitney Joe, and Kiwi all say that Apollo was the damsel.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so I was like, all right, we'll play it out. You know, this could be interesting. We had a little wager going with Tosho, that Tosho would live to night 4 to use their seamstress ability. And they lied on day 1 and said they checked Dawn and Ryan Cassidy and got a yes. But that would have been true because Dawn was the noble and Ryan Cassidy was our mutant. Who was jumped to on the first night, if that wasn't obvious by now. Let's see, what else do we have here? The Lost was our last outsider. The Recluse kind of didn't do anything. So, you know, I was kind of hoping to have a little, trickeration going on, but the Lost never got picked. Almost got picked on the last night, but didn't happen. Dawn, by now, should figure out that they have been poisoned by Dave because Rathbone and Matthew were good. Guggy was the high priestess seen by Matthew, and that leaves Voidstar, our monk. And I want to explain, because I heard this come up. I heard Matthew and Voidstar have a conversation where Voidstar was like, I have no idea why you would be sent to me. Well, the reason is because when we woke you up, the names of the people you said you wanted to kill were the evil team and Guggy.
Yep.
So, so you kind of figured it out. You said, "Oh, I wonder if it's because I said I wanted to kill Guggy and Guggy jumped," and I was like, "Oh, they're so close." So yeah, that's what happened. Then obviously we sent Matthew to Tosho on the last night because like it doesn't matter. Evil's got this sewn up. We can basically confirm that Ryan is the demon and nothing matters. But it turns out that is not how it went down. So that was an interesting run through of this